Hello guys, Zueljin here, and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft server. Guys, this episode is going to be really talky and showy, okay? I'm sorry, like typically I would do a little bit of building on camera and stuff, but I'm pretty much out of time. I've been doing a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong, my progress is through the roof, but it has been a madhouse around my house in real life. Madhouse house, yep, that's what I said. It's been a madhouse, like... First of all, the air conditioner broke, and I know you're probably saying to yourself, Z, it's December, what do you need an air conditioner for? Man, this is Louisiana, it's hot all the time. So, last night we went to bed and the air conditioner went out. So, I had people over at my house doing air conditioning work all day today, and I've been doing all kinds of stuff trying to get set up with a couple of the games that I'm trying to record, and I've been watching a lot of live streams. Anything that I can do to kind of get my game up and get some recording done and get some entertainment in all at the same time while I was working. But I did get a lot of work done, so let me start showing you. First of all, bam! Check that out. The storage room is complete. Now, as pretty as it is, it still needs some work. So there are a couple things that I need to do. For instance, on the right side is still, it's still some andesite and this dirt and some stone. And really, I just need more materials. Like I'm totally out of diorite again. I know. And there's quite a bit on the outside that I've added, and I'm still not finished with diorite on the outside either, so it's coming along slowly but surely. But the light fixtures that I told you that I was going to do have come out beautiful. I really like the spacing and the patterning. It almost gives it like some arc to it, almost like there'd be some curvature in the pattern. It almost makes you think like this is a curve, and then this is another curve, and then this is another curve, kind of the way it makes it feel. So I like the way it came out a lot. It really shows up well. Now the lighting isn't perfect as well. I'm going to need to add some more red carpet, and I haven't done that. About all the stuff that I've done off camera, I haven't mined for any diorite, and I haven't sheared any sheep. But the good news is I did make use of a lot of my materials. I still have about 5 double chest worth of inventory that I haven't sorted out. I've only started to sort things out, and that's because I'm just getting out. I have these chests that are full, which aren't bad. Most of my stone, my cobblestone, and all of my like stone items and nether items are all stored in here, as well as like my bulk dirt and stuff. So I did do the bulk transfer of stuff, and also I got some wood there. I'm starting to set up my there it is. I'm starting to set up my woods kind of like this, and guys, I put the signs up and it just looked, I don't know, it looked a little bit too basic. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't go well. You remember when I tried oak as the stairs down here? Well, I think the oak element, the color of the oak, really just threw off the color palette, and I didn't like it. Even though there's kind of like a border on these, a wooden border on these, it is kind of a birch border, so it kind of matches with the floor, and everything is all good. Mumbo just joined. There's quite a few people on the server right now. Tango, Asuma, Hypno, Slipgator, XB, myself, and Mumbo just joined. So it's a crazy busy day. Everybody's getting ready for the weekend, I think, and I guess it's cool, or getting ready for the week actually. It's only Monday, but I know holidays are coming up, so everybody's trying to get bulked up. Anyway, let me show you outside. I guess y'all saw this balcony. Look at the lovely view of the crazy terrain generation. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do some, I guess I'm gonna have to mess around with some of these things. Now I could do a few different things. This is later on, okay? I got castle to do, but I really think that maybe some of these little floaty deals can be islands. I don't know, kind of like this, except some of it needs to be shaped up. We can also get some water pouring off of these things and really make it pretty to look at. But all in all, these little ones probably have to get taken away at some point. But I did make a little balcony. I guess you can see. Yeah. I put a lot of grass down there. Let's go look at it. So yeah, guys, it's been a crazy few days, man, but I am still enjoying myself. I've been doing all kind of stuff. Elite Dangerous is about to come out. I'm so excited. If y'all haven't seen my little intro video, check that out. I'm probably going to be doing some live streaming coming up on that. Yep, I got a big hole in my wall. I really want to do some live streaming on YouTube because I don't really want to mess with the Twitch thing. You know, I get ad revenue on YouTube and all kind of other stuff. More on that in a second. So this is what I'm kind of working on now. I know my elevator is all showing its guts, but I have a lot of diorite that I need to put out before I do this, and I need to do a little bit of shaping up top. I'm not too sure what to do. I might bring this this design all the way down, or I might embellish a little bit, but let's go way out there and look at it. I really don't want to get into my camera account to show you guys from aerial view because it's not complete. I promise you, when the outside is done and pretty, like, and there's no unfinished portions of it, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want any unfinished portions. I'm gonna do something really, really cool with a like a cinematic for y'all. So check it out. Y'all, it's like it gives me goosebumps when I look at it. When to think about how much freaking diorite I put in that castle build. But look how gorgeous it's looking. It's just looking humongous. The idea that X had about Minas Tirith is just like, it was good. Now, naturally, it's not Minas Tirith, but the rings outside of it, and when I get another couple rings that's going to show at different levels, I think I'm gonna be able to do at least one more. And I think if you can see my cursor here, it's probably gonna drop down around right here, and then it's gonna go all the way down there. Another thing is where this is leading up, I'm going to have a huge gateway. Like, the entrance to that elevator is really, really small right now, and it's going to be like, I mean, grand. I want it to be massive, just like, oh, that kind of deal. Yeah, that was my little hallelujah voice. Anyway, let's go up the elevator, and I want to show y'all what I did to the outside. Now, it's not much, like, the detail isn't much, but I did a lot. It's kind of cool going up the elevator like this. But man, like, I did a lot of work. I used quite a bit of dirt that I already had. Let's see, the easiest way to get there. I still haven't worked out the entrances and exits. Oh, by the way, before I go out there, some of you have mentioned instead of the enchanting area that this should be really, really like a stairway that goes down, and I think that's a good idea. Kind of like another stairway that goes down to the next section, because we're gonna have to get pretty innovative. The storeroom design that I currently have in this portion is not a good design to go any further down. I could have done something at the back of the room, but I decided against it, and I could also split it up and go there, but I don't want to take away any of the floor space in here, so I think the best bet is going to be to use that enchanting area and set it up somewhere else, and that would give me an opportunity to do library anyway. In fact, you know what would be a great space for the enchanting area? When I think about it, when I go upstairs and I look about it, I'm not too sure what they're talking about on this either. Let's see. Hold on, hold on right here. I'm reading just to make sure. Let's see. Sometimes Minecraft is more fun when you're not recording. Okay, I was just making sure they weren't talking about anything that I couldn't talk about off camera. Like, sometimes when I ignore chat, they're like, "Is anybody recording?" Because they're talking about stuff that has details that are secret, like UHC schedules and stuff. You know. Anyway, I thought about a library up here instead of rooms, because I started trying to measure out some rooms and I don't think I could do it, but I could line this puppy with some bookcases and really do a cool enchanting area up here. I could do like the enchanting area here itself, and like the enchant where the books and stuff like that, and in the corners, or I could do two separate enchanting areas, maybe one right here and one right there. I'm not too sure, I'm just thinking about it, but I could do some cool stuff with books. It would make me, it would be a lot of books, but I thought about the rooms up here and it really doesn't do anything, and I want to do something cool with this space. So I think really and truly books would be the best bet, like some enchanting areas, and that would enable me to put my stairway down there and everything would be all good. I would love it. So this would be the grand hall and the library would be up there. I still need to fix that little segment over there, and then the rest of it would just be stairways and stuff. Okay, so without further ado, let's go down. I'll show you what I did. And yeah, it's real ghetto, guys. Y'all gotta forgive me, but like I said, I've just been working away. And as y'all can see, the ceiling or the floor from where we put the stuff, where the lights, where the pickaxes are, I still didn't do all the math up there, so there's probably gonna do others. But I even thought about the fact that, man, these the way that the lights are proportioned, if I put them in a pattern, then I can use maybe the same deal as the top lights, you know what I mean? Like the little borders around the lights and stuff. I don't know. I could do maybe some cool stuff to make light fixtures with the glowstone exposed. Or I could cover it all up and do another layer. It's only birch wood, so it's not that bad. And I've been using half slabs, so really not that tough. But as you can see, a lot of diorite still needs to go into here to cover that wall up, and then a bunch underneath me as well on this side. So let's go outside. Now that's right. You know what? I'm going to sleep. I am not going to put up with this to show you guys. It is way too pretty to do this in the dark, like for real. Also, I need to mark my spawn because I have moved my bed. That's another thing that I need to start working on, is like rooms and stuff. I need bedrooms. My goal in the castle is to do some cool stuff for each one of the hermits. You're welcome. But yeah, my goal is to do some room in the castle for each one of the hermits. So there would be some cool stuff, like Corrales could have a garden because he has bushes, you know. I'm going the wrong way. Mumbo could have a little redstone room, you know, things cool, stuff that they could come in and they say, hey, that's cool, you know. So I think it would be neat. So anyway, this is what I did on the outside. Now, there were a couple things that crossed my mind here. I could have done birch slabs right on top of the grass at this level, and I thought about that because that's how the top level is. So when you go to the top of my castle, that's how it is. It's 1.5 until it's like the birch slab is on this level right here. Okay, like let me just show you because it's hard to explain. The birch slab is on that level, so you have 1.5 high. You could kind of peek out, but it's still not high enough to jump over and hurt yourself, because it's a very high jump. But that's how it is. So I figured, you know what, it's only dirt. Instead of birch slabbing everything, why don't I grass off everything? That way, if I want to do some cool stuff like structures, like buildings, because if you look at other castle designs, there's like towers and stuff that jut up around the main piece, and I think I want to do that. Maybe some wings that come out. Now, architecturally, it's not going to be correct at all. It's going to be very wrong. This whole build's going to be very wrong architecturally. I'm going for looks and practicality, so that's what I'm going for. You know, I don't want to be able to say, hey, I need to go enchant something and have to walk 15 minutes just to get to the enchanting area. But I put torches all around here, so it's lit up really well at night. And as you can see, I started kind of shaving away the mountain and putting some of the diorite there, but again, I'm way out of diorite, so I need to do some live streaming or something, you guys, just to get some diorite out the way. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna walk around while I'm talking. So Elite Dangerous, I'm so excited about that, y'all. I got a joystick coming in. I'm gonna be doing it. It's a space sim, but it's really, really cool. I need to do something down here too. Probably, maybe even some more diorite necessary. Some diorite pillars to kind of hold this up. I think that would look kind of cool. Or maybe even some nether brick bracing. Maybe that would look cool, just to give it a contrast. I think some nether brick bracing would look good. And I'm going to do some big, pretty designs on the back of this wall and stuff too, guys. But I thought garden features and things like that would look really good. That's kind of what I talked about last time. And I'm really excited about getting into this. It's so perfectly round. The bad thing is where the wall, you know, the planning was just crazy for this thing. So where the wall comes down here, I said to myself, well, what happens when you poke a hole through the wall? Like, where are you at, you know? And when I figured it out, it's off. Like, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make the next floor come down to this level and make a floor here. So I'm going to put birch wood. In fact, I'm going to mark that. Just like that. I'm gonna put birch wood flooring here. I don't know if it's gonna be on the half or on the full, depending on what I want to do. I think it's going to be on the top part, just like it is now, and we're going to do a furnace area. I think that would look really, really good. Although I also thought about doing an outdoor smeltery, kind of like you would see a blacksmith's hut, you know, like in a market, how you have like a little canopy with the forge and stuff, and that would allow me to do some cool stuff with fire and lava, so I wouldn't burn down my castle because I'm using all wood floors. So that might be a deal. If I do that, I can start doing stuff. Yeah, I said do. If I do that, I can start doing stuff like on this floor I could do bedrooms maybe, or segment it out, maybe do a kitchen or some other types of quarters. I don't know. I'm just throwing tons and tons and tons of ideas at you guys because, like I said, I've been kind of cooped up doing all this stuff. So I think that's about it. Now, I know that I haven't done the Secret Santa stuff, and I'm not sure what page we're on with that. I really have to look at what Topmass had put out, because he had said something about how we're going to do our Secret Santa. And I would love to say what I'm going to do for my Secret Santa gift, you guys, but I can't because it's a secret. You know what I mean? People will see my video and they'll know what I'm getting them and stuff like that. So I have to say, I don't know. I got to look at the details, but I have some great ideas for Secret Santa. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, sorry about that, you guys. I got a little interruption there. Not anything indifferent from this week. It's been full of interruptions. But at any rate, I need to go to the spawn chunks because lo and behold, the iron form is ready and we can use it. And I can show it on camera. They kind of laughed at me. Check this out. Look. So can we visit the iron form yet on camera? I sure hope so. I guess they did. So anyway, it's all good. I can visit the iron form, so I'll show you guys where it's at. I know you guys probably watch a lot of the other hermits, but for those of you that don't, I feel like it needs to be seen. And plus, the next steps of anything that I do is resource gathering. Like I'm incredibly empty on a lot of stuff that I need. Everything but nether brick. I have birch too, but I need a lot of diorite, I guess is what it comes down to. Let's see. If we go down to... Oh, I also need to get sugarcane on the way back as well, because I need to start doing... Oh, this is... Oh, Asuma was talking about a villager mess that he had. Can I get in there? He looks like he's having a serious mess. let him finish. I want him to be able to move this villager. I think he's trying to put a cart down and tell the villager to go. Oh, let me go through now. I'm gonna go through and just take my shot. Alright, I'm through. He's got such a mess over here. Alright, where's the spawn chunks? Where is... Spawn chunks are brown. So the brown hall... Let's see. I believe the brown hall is this way. Yes, it's over here. It's a little dark in here. I apologize. There's villagers on minecarts everywhere. I don't know what X is doing. I'm not spoiling anything. Y'all just don't pay attention to it. Just ask yourself, go watch his videos. Alright. Y'all hear it? Do y'all hear it? Yes. I don't know how it operates yet. I need to start looking around. Oh wow, man. There is... Oh, is that... Oh no, it's in there. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. So, coming here, it ain't pretty yet. Tango is working on it. Alright, there is... Well, I could have just checked this chest right here, huh? Okay, there's the roses. I need some of those for dyes. I'll go ahead and do that. There has to be much more iron. Oh, yes, there it is. There it is. Oh my gosh, look at the iron. Look at the iron, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clear this chest out. That way I will have plenty to do. And I'm actually going to take a stack and make all of this iron ingots so it won't go away. So cool. I think, you know what, I can throw away this diorite and take another stack with me. As vitally important as diorite is, it's not that important. Alright, so we have enough iron for a good while now. I'm trying to figure out how he has this thing working. Ah, okay, the villagers up there. I was gonna say, this is a pretty small setup for an iron form this sophisticated, but this thing is, and I said it was small, it's gonna be massive, I'm sure. But Tango, if you're watching this, man, and you need any help with aesthetics, you let me know, buddy. If it doesn't take diorite, I'll be glad to help out. Anyway, guys, that is gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope y'all really like the way the castle's coming out, and I hope y'all are having a great day. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. It really helps me out. I'm lost in the nether. And if you really like the video, you can also subscribe. It's free and it really helps the channel out. Anyway, you guys, that is gonna be it for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time. Bye.